Heyo everybody, Haku here, and still waiting on Monmusu 45, but while we're waiting, we got another 12 Beast chapter out. 12 Beast 13, and this one's called Fishermen of the Mysterious Oceans, I believe. Let's check it out. Fishermen of the Unusual Ocean, chapter 13 of 12 Beast, and oh, look at this friggin' cover. So, gonna be doing my live reaction and my review like I did last time. Nobody seemed opposed to it, and I'm loving the series, but I think it's easier just to do it as one video, and I think for something like 12 Beast, my review probably wouldn't say anything new that we aren't going to see here in the live reaction, and what I'm not going to catch here in the live reaction. But yeah, let's just go through it and see what we get here. And yeah, I love this cover. I love this cover so much. Like, it has this like minimalist kind of design where it's just a plain black, like plain white screen with chapter 13. We got the title, and then we have Ada, and he looks so badass. We see him actually, like, he's got the gauntlet on, he's got the kunai, and then inside of his jacket we can see the rope and all the other ninja tools, a ton of kunai. So I really, really like this image of Ada. It really shows that he isn't just some random, bland, generic harem boy main character. Yo, what is this? And we have the fishman, looks like he has smoke coming out of his eyes and mouth. And it's one of the soldiers, so it's probably one of the ones the fisherman took down at the end of last chapter. Ha, that's an impregnable fish people fortress for you. This is a big catch, a big catch. This is indeed a hidden gold mine, alright. Oh, and also, thank you, new translators, for getting these out so quickly. I am very, very happy. Well then, I need to reach that on top of the lighthouse. That giant whirlpool making giant whirlpool orb. Oh, okay, that could have been translated better. Just the giant whirlpool orb. But I guess I get what you're doing. You're probably going for a more literal translation. If only that didn't exist, we could catch all these fish with the boats. No. Sinking this town with my gigas and turning this into a man-made fish reef wouldn't be bad as well. I'm sure it'd turn into a fine fishing pond. Yo, and I love, this dude's powerful. He can control one of the 12 generals. Does that make him one of the 12 generals in a way? I don't know. With this power of mine, I'll shake the ground to my heart's content. Yo, and he's walking up to the door all the soldiers are taken out. And we see that fish girl watching him from a doorway. I hope she becomes important. I like her. Let her join the group. I mean, I kind of feel like Steela's going to join the group, but I'd like her to join. Yo, and she flips the alert switch. Alarm starts going off. What? An alarm. An attack, says Arrow. Another Gigas? Maybe that fleet's attacking, says, or I think Terrio said an attack. And then another Gigas, maybe that fleet's attacking, says, Joea. I still can't find Ada-san. What should I guess I can't help it. We'll split into two groups. I'll watch the distant enemies. Can you do that? Says, Asterio. Child's play. We harpies have falcon eyes. Being on the open surface of the ocean is the same as being right on our palms, says Joya. I love the serious panel. Is that so? That's awesome, says Terrio and Arrow. Why are you praising me as well? You're also a harpy. But I'm not a falcon. Though my eyes are good, I'm not either, says Joya. That's a special skill all harpies have. Screw it, you're coming as well. I'll cram harpy common sense into your head. But Ada, no complaints. And then Asterio's just watching them. Excuse me, then what should I? Go search for the ninja, says Joya, yelling back to Asterio. The alarm came from the lighthouse. There's an intruder there. The lighthouse is the city's heart. How in the hell did... And she just hears the fishermen people talking behind her. I love how Asterio is just so slow and it's being brought up again. So, this alarm was from the lighthouse. Then does that mean Ada-san went there? A Minotaur? Why are you... I don't know what you're talking about, but just because you're also a demi-human doesn't mean you can butt in. Outsiders should stay away. Ain't that right, Aniki? And then he looks around, can't find him. He's buried in Astario's boobs. I'd be happy to die, but I'd be happy to die that way. Aniki is being eaten by her boobs, and she's not paying attention, walking away. I'll try some other place. Wait, don't move, you'll break Aniki's neck. I'll tell you anything. So, really? So spit it out. So spit Aniki out, you man-eating boobs. And then we see the top of the lighthouse again with the fisherman walking up. Oh, this is the giant whirlpool orb? This is amazing. Things really are different in other worlds. Yo, I love this guy. He's such a good bad guy. It's such a unique design, too. He walks up to it. Now I just need to destroy this. Great. I'm awesome. I just need to do what I want to do in this world. Oh, and we see a flashback. Keep out. Don't fish at the breakwaters. It's dangerous, so please refrain from standing on them. And he's standing on the breakwaters fishing. So, your hobby's fishing. You're alone and silent, lol. You're exactly like I thought. It's people talking to him. You're gloomy. And he's just sitting there reminiscing on people talking while he's fishing. Do you understand that fishing in forbidden areas really bothers us? It's because of people like you that we're ashamed of being fishermen, says the other fisherman talking to him. Because you're a misanthrope, you use fishing as an escape. Society doesn't need someone like you. Not going to high school and just fishing. Me and your mother can't take this anymore, says his father, and he's gritting his teeth, still fishing. Are you not needed? And then he's shocked. Somebody with claw armor catches his lure. Does this world not need you? In that case, I'll lead you to a world where you are needed. Or rather, towards a world where you'll be needed. Yo, and they're opening up one of those portals like we've seen before. Now then, the problem is how to break it, and we're back in the normal time. If it drops from this height, it'll break into pieces. Yo, and the fish girl chick comes in from behind him with those daggers. And she gets caught in the fishing line. What's this? A wire trap? Yo, I really like this chick. Why can't she join? When did you... Seems I successfully baited this one, he says with the rod in his hand. You claim to be fish people, but aren't you just fish after all? There's no reason why people like you, fish people, should be allowed to monopolize the sea. The ocean doesn't have an owner, but it's also not big enough for everyone. I love this ocean, and I'm sure that the ocean also wishes for it. That's why I came here, to this world, to this ocean. I'm a being needed by them. Heh, says the fish girl. Who's needed by the ocean? What? He said, turning around. The ocean's a perfect existence. It has everything it needs, every grace, every danger. There's no way it would need a guy like you. The ocean does not need you. A guy like you, or anyone, a guy like you, it needs neither. And then he looks up at her, yo, the serious panel, and starts pulling the wire tight. I originally wanted to suck up your magic, to suck your magic up to fill my power, but you changed my mind. Do you think you can choke to death comfortably? Yo, and he starts strangling her with the fishing wire. I'll cut you finally into some ground bait. Yo, this dude is freaking sick. Toga style Epophana Personata. What the fuck is this name, Ada? But either way, he hits the move, slashes with 2 hands full of kunai, and cuts all of the fishing wire. And he catches the fish girl. Yo, Ada is such a badass. Look at this dude. Human? Are you from Earth? Says Fisherman. You're first then. Starts whipping the line around. A human, friend of subhumans, managed to deplete the HP of two of Gamer's Gigas. I see. Despite being like that, he's done in. That otaku couldn't get enough. However, I'm not him. Sorry, but the one who's going to hook you is me, and I'll reel you in nicely. Yeah, "You look like a dangerous guy," says Ada, "but before that, I ran up fast and I can't breathe." And that's where we end. Okay, that was freaking great. That was such a good chapter. Okay, I loved that one. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back and go through this and see what we really, really liked part by part. I'll head back to the very beginning. But, oh man, I know, the character design, I love this fishman chick. I love freaking Toga, or Ada Toga, and I love the fisherman. Back to this freaking cover. I love how it's just, I kind of probably would have liked some sort of background, but backgroundless, it just looks really, really nice. Gosh, I love too just the way that Ada has all of the equipment and stuff on him visible, and it kind of shows like him in a more battle-oriented state, you know? I like seeing Fisherman. His design is awesome. I like seeing the way he busts up into the place, takes out all the little scrub guards, talks about his Gigas. The art again, the biggest part is just amazing. I thought the stuff was funny with Arrow having no harpy common sense and stuff. And Hysterio being slow was funny as well. Fan service, but it didn't get in the way and it was actually funny, so no problems with any of that. Like her boobs eating the guy and stuff. Also, really, really cool to see more backstory to find out this guy is from the normal world, so I guess maybe all humans are from the normal world. Really cool to raise the mystery of who this person was that brought him into Live Earth. And yeah, the art just still so great even with the flashback. And then moving back into the regular time, I loved seeing the fish girl get some more screen time. Because, I don't know, I feel like Steel is going to join like I said, but I like this chick so much. I really would want her to join. Like, her design is so cool, and I like the two little dagger things she has. And then she falls into the wire trap. Oh man. And it was really good. I thought, like, how dark it could be at times, like, or how emotional it could be, I think. Like, where she was telling him, you know, he's not the proper ruler or whatever, and he starts, like, choking her and, like, trying to cut into her with the fishing wire. It was pretty freaking good. And then, man, Toga coming in with the weird named move and cutting her loose. Like, it's really, I really like seeing him when he gets into, like, the combat zone and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him fight the fisherman. And I don't know if Indra is going to get involved or if somehow the orb is going to get broken. I'm personally assuming the orb is going to get broken because why show us all those warships? Why show us Indra if they weren't going to matter? So I think we're going to have the orb be destroyed and we're going to be forced into a situation where even if, like the last two places, there's a lot of destruction and maybe a bit of life lost and some injuries maybe, even if there's a lot of destruction, I think it'll be us having to pull together to try to figure out how to take down the fishermen and Indra and those ships. So again, freaking great Ada stuff and the fisherman stuff, and just building all this hype for the next chapter with the fight. So I hope we get to see the fight next chapter. I didn't give a score last time, and it's hard to give a score when not thinking about it that much here. But honestly, I like this one a lot. I would give this one, if I was giving it a score, and I guess I kind of am if I'm saying this, maybe like 8? Maybe like 8 out of 10. This one was good stuff. 8 fish girls out of 10. I like this one a lot. So, anyway, guys, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. A bit shorter than last time, but either way, like if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this chapter and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more 12 Beast, Manmusu, and a ton more. Hopefully Manmusu 45 can get his ass on and hurry up, you know? Like, seriously. Follow on Twitter if you want as well. I'll try to keep you updated there on stuff for the channel. And that's it. So, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.